Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to online classes. In the last session, we have started bits. So we have discussed conceptual level 1 and level 2. In this session, I am going to discuss exemplar problems. First one, volume of gas is reduced to half from its original volume. The specific heat will be, specific heat is fixed, especially heat of 1 gram of substance, heat of 1 gram of substance of system called specific heat. Specific heat. It is constant, it means it is a fixed value. That's why if volume reduced to half, it will not change. That's why remains constant. Option C correct. Next, 10th one. 10th one. That is, on the basis of thermochemical equations A, B, C, find out which of the algebraic relationship given in options, algebraic relations given in options A to D is correct. Okay, graphite to carbon dioxide given, delta H is X. Graphite to carbon monoxide given, delta H is Y. Carbon monoxide to carbon dioxide given, delta H is Z. And to get Z, X and Y addition, to get X, Y and Z subtraction, to get X, Y and Z addition, to get Y, 2Z and minus X, which is correct, they are asking that one. Now in that case, to get X, C graphite plus oxygen gas gives rise to CO2 gas. It is delta H equal to X. Okay, to get this X value, so Y and this one B and which one C will be added. It means first equation, to get the first equation, it is required equation, graphite reactant side, here also graphite reactant side, equation B is as it is. Next, CO2 right side, so in this CO2 also right side, equation C also as it is. To get above equation, equation B and equation C will be as it is, Then C graphite plus half O2 gas gives rise to CO gas, delta H 1 I am considering it is Y. Next, CO gas plus half O2 gas gives rise to CO2 gas, delta H2 becomes Z. So by these two, so CO gas and CO gas will be cancelled and half O2, C graphite, half plus half, that is 1 O2 gas gives rise to CO2 gas. This is delta H equal to how much? Finally delta H equal to delta H1 plus delta H2. Delta H1 is Y and this is Z given already in the equations, and delta H equal to X. X equal to Y plus Z, that is the right option. So answer C correct. Next, afterwards. 14th one. Which of the following is not correct? Delta G is 0 for a reversible reaction. Yes, for forward plus, for backward minus, simply it becomes 0. Next, delta G is positive for a spontaneous reaction. No, delta G is negative for spontaneous reaction. Delta G is positive for non-spontaneous reaction. Getting? Delta G is actually negative, it is not positive, that's why it is incorrect statement. Delta G is negative for spontaneous. Yes, negative, correct. Delta G is positive for non-spontaneous. Yes, positive for non-spontaneous, correct. So A, B and C A, C and D are correct, B is wrong. Next, level 3 bits, we'll discuss few level 3 bits. Right. So in that, the first question is in level 3. When a certain amount of ethylene was burnt, 622 kilojoules heat was evolved. If heat of combustion of ethylene actually is 1411 kilojoules, the volume of O2 that entered into the reaction is how much? Now, first of all, combustion of ethylene reaction must be written. Combustion of ethylene reaction must be written. That is, ethylene means C2H4, ethene, nothing but, plus oxygen gas gives rise to 2 carbons are there, 2 CO2 gas, plus 4 hydrogens are there, 2 H2O liquid. Getting, students? Then it is gas, it is also gas. Okay. 2 2s 4 oxygens, plus 2 1s 2 oxygens, 4 plus 2 total is 6. 6 means 3 O2. This is balanced combustion reaction for ethylene, right? Now, you just observe carefully. For this, delta H is equal to 1411 kilojoules given in the question. It means actually for combustion of ethylene, the energy released is 1411. But they have taken certain amount, it means something amount of ethylene. In that case, 620 kilojoules of heat is evolved. Now, the question is, the volume of O2 that entered into the reaction. You just observe, these are 3 moles. For 3 moles, this much of energy. 3 moles means 1 mole of any gas can occupy 22.4 liters. 3 moles means 3 into 22.4 liters. Getting, students? So now, this will be 3 into 22.4 liters of oxygen can liberate 1411 kilojoules, because they are expecting oxygen and enthalpy of combustion. The relation only expecting. That's why I have taken. It means this many liters of oxygen involved in combustion with ethylene then gives 1411 kilojoules. Now, if 622 kilojoules of energy is released, then how many liters of oxygen will be entered in the reaction? That's what your question, right, students? 622 into 3 into 22.4 by 1411 kilojoules. By solving this, you'll get the answer. The answer is 29.62 liters. 29.62 liters. Option B, second option correct, right? Next. After that, 8th question. Right. H2O solid given, Roman number 2 is H2O liquid given, Roman number 3 is H2O gas given. So for the above compounds, the correct of internal energy content is, internal energy is gases greater than, liquids greater than, and solids. This is the order for internal energy. If more the internal energy, more is the little movement, obviously that becomes a gas. That's why gases greater than, liquids greater than, solids. So internal energy will be H2O gas, third one greater than, H2O liquid, second one greater than, H2O solid, first one. 3 greater than, 2 greater than, 1. Gas greater than, liquid greater than, solid. So fourth option is correct. Next bit. Yeah. 5 moles of oxygen are heated at a constant volume from 10 degrees to 20 degrees Celsius. The change in internal energy of gas was. Generally, internal energy is indicated by delta U, otherwise delta E, that is equal to Q plus W, according to first law of thermodynamics. To solve this question, we should know Q and W, work done. So this will be at constant volume. Hence, work done becomes 0. It means constant volume means delta V is 0 because W equal to minus P delta V. So minus P into 0, it becomes 0. Getting students? Constant volume means delta V becomes 0, minus P delta V becomes 0, work done will be 0. So W is equal to 0, we got. Next, Q is required for us to solve delta E it is. To get Q, the value is Q equal to, that is N into CV into delta T. It is the formula at a constant volume. This is N means number of moles of oxygen equal to mass by molar mass. Mass equal to, already given, no, 5 moles, no need of this formula, 5 moles given. Next, CV value given already. CV value they didn't give in the question, that is CP given. CP minus CV equal to R, you know already. We need CV, that is, so if you shifted CP minus R, where Cp given is 7.03 minus R value is actually 2 calories. Then it becomes 5.03. Getting students? Calories it is. Then Cv value it is. After that, Cv we got delta T. Delta T means T2 minus T1. Initial temperature is 10, final temperature is 20. Final is 20, initial is 10, that becomes 10. 10 degrees or 10 kelvins. Change will be same in kelvins as well as degrees Celsius. So substitute all values, you will get a Q value. Q means N is 5 into, next CV means that is 5.03 into 10 it is. So you will get a Q. Getting students? Q value will be, how much you will get there? Q will be 252 calories. 252 calories you will get. So this Q value we got already. Delta E or delta U equal to, Q means 250 calories plus work done will be 0. Then answer is 250 calories. 252 calories because work done will be 0. Option B correct. Next bit. Okay, 22, bit number 22. Yes, bond energy of NH, HH and N triple bond N are A, B, C respectively given. So delta H for the reaction is, the reaction given is 2NH3 gives rise to N2 plus 3H2. We need to write like this NH, H, H. There are 3 bonds on nitrogen and 1 lone pair. So gives rise to N triple bond N plus 3HH it is. 1, 2, 3 actually. In 1NH3 there are 3 bonds. In 2 NH3s there are 6 bonds. There are 6 NH bonds. Gives rise to 1 N triple bond N plus 3 HH bonds. Enthalpy of this reaction is, they gave bond enthalpies, that's why sum of the enthalpies of reactants minus sum of the enthalpies of products. Getting students? If they give bond enthalpies, then you will get 6 into NH bond, 6 into delta H NH bond minus, so 1 into delta H N triple bond N plus 3 into delta H HH bond. Getting students? These are reactants, these two are products. Then NH bond will be given as A, NH bond is A, it is 6 into A it is, minus N triple bond N given is C, 1 into C, plus, okay, HH bond given is, HH bond is B, 3 into B. Getting? You can write it as 6A minus 3B plus 1C. Like that also you can write. Option A correct. In option A, they gave minus C students. It is not minus C, it is plus C. Correct it. 6A minus 3B plus C. 3B plus C. Correct it. It is. Next. The bond energy of H2 is 104.3 kilocalories per mole. Bond energy. Okay. It means that 10 bond energy of H2 means H2 it is. So it becomes gas, it is H2 gas, H gas and H gas it is. It is 1 mole students. It is 1 mole. You just remember it is only 1 mole. 1 mole of H2 it is. To break 1 mole means 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 H2 molecules. It is 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. It is also 022 into 10 to the power of 23. Totally 12 point something 046 into 10 to the power of 23. 1.2046 into 10 to the power of. So it becomes 24. Like that you can consider. These are all atoms. Right students? Now which is a right statement? Observe. 104.3 calories of heat is needed to break up nitrogen bonds. Nitrogen not given, hydrogen only, that's why. Next, that is why it is wrong option. Second option. 104.3 calories of heat is needed to break up 1 mole means Avogadro number of H2 molecules into 1.2046 into 10 to the power of 24 of hydrogen atoms. This is what I wrote clearly students. That's why it is the right statement. Next, 104.3 kilocalories of heat is evolved during the combination of 2N and hydrogen. Nitrogen not given in the question itself. That's why not there. So answer is option 2 correct in this question. Getting all of you? Now, so one more question. Actually they didn't prepare PPT. That is heat of neutralization of HF is heat of neutralization of HF is. So this question is question number 19 it is. Answers option A 57.3 kilojoules per mole, option B that is greater than 57.32 kilojoules, option C is less than 57.32, and option D is none of the above. Like that they will give you, students. HF is actually weak acid. HCl, H2SO4, these are all strong acids. HF is a weak acid. For strong acid with strong base, 57.5 kilojoules of energy. For weak acid, strong base. Weak base, strong acid. Weak acid. For that, the amount of energy released will be less than. So enthalpy of neutralization of HF will be less than 57.3 kilojoules because HF is weak acid. Getting, students? So this is the answer. With this, bits in thermodynamics completed. We'll continue in the next session.